Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, the Tharaka Nithi Senator Kithure Kindiki had told Kenyans through a press conference that the NARC Kenya party leader, Marth Karua, was among the invited guests to grace the UDA function that was set to crown the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto as the flag bearer. And this is what Kithure Kindiki said, if I use his own words. Tomorrow will be a game-changing and historic day because the largest party in the country will unveil its presidential candidate, who is DP Ruto. He went further to say that we expect leaders from our partner parties to be present as our guest because our party leader has been a guest in some of the event. We expect leader of number 1 ANC party, Mr. Mudavadi, number 2 Ford Kenya, Wetangula, and the Honorable Marth Karua of NARC Kenya. We expect other guests, but we will not tell you their names right now. That was Kithure Kindiki. Listen to him shortly, then we are going to continue with our conversation.
Therefore, we expect our partners, party leaders from partner parties to be present as our guests, because our party leader has also been a guest in some of the events. So we expect the leader of the ANC party, the Honorable Uda Ndc. We expect the leader of the Kenya party, the Honorable Marth Karua. We have other invited guests, other party leaders.
Now, after Kithure Kindiki's statement, the Star Kenya went further to publish that Marth Karua will be attending the UDA event. And there is someone by the name Stephen Mutoro who went further to ask a question on Twitter, of which later Marth Karua responded to, and even she went further to refer to the Star as fake and unprofessional for publishing a story without consulting her. And this is what James Mutoro had posted a question. This is the question he had posted. Did the Star Kenya attempt to check with Marth Karua, even if Honorable Kithure mentioned the name in connection with Uda Ndc? So Marth Karua responded to that tweet, and she said this is totally unprofessional, fake and professional. And this did not end there. We saw again Kithure Kindiki coming out to apologize that Marth Karua was not going to be part of the Uda Ndc. So you see a lot of contradicting issues here. While we anticipated to see how UDA is going to carry out their NDC. Because remember, we have seen how Raila has conducted his NDC and the earthquake in that NDC. We saw Big Fish joining Raila Amolo Odinga during the final NDC that was endorsing as the flag bearer. So we anticipated the same thing to William Samoei Ruto today. Now, if you look on this conversation, it simply tells you that UDA could have been trying to reach out to Marth Karua. At another kuwa, they went further to send her the invitation into the UDA event. But unfortunately, Marth Karua turned down that invitation. So the question we are asking ourselves, the NARC Kenya party is not that much popular. And so why was Ruto going for Marth Karua, in as much he has other big players in Mount Kenya region? That's what we want to try and answer on this Punchline today. But before we go deep into that, I have a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you're not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, there is just one big issue that William Ruto is facing right now, as we are speaking, in Kenya Kwanza coalition, on how to deal with the issue of Mount Kenya region. Remember, Ruto has no any other option but getting his running mate from Mount Kenya region for him to make sense on ballot in this general election. That is the only option he has. And they have been preferring Rigathi Gachagua as the running mate to William Samoei Ruto, because Rigathi can consolidate Mount Kenya region and at least deliver some numbers to William Samoei Ruto. So for Ruto to win the Mount Kenya vote, he needs to appease them by giving the running mate position to them. And the biggest problem now has been Ruto decided to go into a coalition arrangement in what they're referring to as the Kenya Kwanza coalition. And in this Kenya Kwanza coalition, now Ruto has been unveiled as the flag bearer of UDA, and seemingly he's going to be the Kenya Kwanza flag bearer. Now it will just look, it can look like bad manners if Ruto will go ahead and endorse someone like Rigathi Gachagua as his running mate, because Rigathi again seemingly is coming from UDA party. So it will simply mean that this is a UDA affair and not a coalition issue. If one party will sponsor a presidential candidate and a running mate. That's why Malala has been making noise that if Ruto is going to be a presidential candidate from UDA, then Musalia Mudavadi should be the running mate to William Ruto from ANC party, because Kenya Kwanza is a coalition of political parties. And to solve this, then Ruto needed someone like Marth Karua to join his side. That's why they have been pushing to have Marth Karua to be part of Kenya Kwanza coalition. Because by bringing Marth Karua, she's coming with the NAK Kenya party. And therefore, you will have solved the issue of having UDA to produce presidential candidate and the running mate. Again, if you look on Marth Karua, seemingly Marth Karua is more senior to Rigathi Gachagua and Kimani Ichung'wah. Because now, and again, Moses Kuria. Because now here, the other option that Ruto had is Moses Kuria, who is coming with Chama Cha Party, Chama Cha Kazi, CCK. But another problem here is that Moses Kuria has issues with Rigathi Gachagua and Kimani Ichung'wah. He has been crying in media about this. So if we go for Moses Kuria, then Rigathi Gachagua and Kimani Ichung'wah will not be happy, because they have been there fighting with William Ruto in Mount Kenya region to consolidate the numbers when Moses Kuria was busy building his own political party. So seemingly they have been much closer to William Ruto than Moses Kuria. That's why Marth Karua is the right person. Because again now, when you bring Marth Karua to the table, and now we have Musalia Mudavadi from the other side, generally Marth Karua can match Musalia Mudavadi, because these two are a senior politician in this country. Marth Karua na mweka pale kwa lewa ya Kalonzo Musyoka, Musalia Mudavadi, Gideon Moi ameanza kukuja. That side. But Rigathi Gachagua and the team, they're still down there. They're still on local politics down there. Because even if you bring Rigathi Gachagua to the national politics, the only thing Rigathi Gachagua can try to deliver is Mount Kenya. But he cannot add another value to that ticket from other communities within the country, because he is a pro-Mount Kenya leader. So it can be easy for Ruto to tell the ANC party that let's have Marth Karua here, so that now we can consolidate Mount Kenya region. And in that way, Karua can be easily acceptable than Rigathi Gachagua or Moses Kuria. Because now you are comparing to Musalia Mudavadi. Because Ruto understands the moment he decided to go for Musalia Mudavadi, then he gave a chance to President Uhuru Kenyatta to convince Mount Kenya region that in Ruto's government, you have no position. But for him, he's going to convince Raila Amolo Odinga to take his running mate from Mount Kenya region. And in that way, definitely the people of the mountain are going to go where they have a share of the government. Because they understand what President Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto have done in the past government. Remember, they won election and they shared the government half-half. Sasa hiyo kitu haijatoka kwa akili ya watu. They understand when you are a number 2, then you have a big say even to get more slot and then dish it out to your people. So that's how this politics is going to play. And now, unfortunately, Marth Karua has turned down William Samoei Ruto's invitation to join Kenya Kwanza coalition. This is a huge loss for William Ruto. Because now the problem is still there. He has to look for another way to solve this problem. To make sure that he's consolidating numbers and he's losing no one. He's convincing everyone on board that we are all into this issue. Because now, what if Marth Karua had attended William Samoei Ruto NDC? This was going to be huge for William Samoei Ruto because even Marth Karua is coming with the as a female. And remember, we have the women constituency in Kenya. They can easily, maybe this time around, decide to vote for a ticket that has a woman to feel being part of the next government. Unfortunately, this is not going to work for William Samoei Ruto because Marth Karua has made it clear from long time ago that she cannot vote for William Samoei Ruto because of his integrity question. So in other words, it's just a matter of time. Marth Karua will be soon joining the Azimio la Umoja. That is the side she's going to join if she's not with William Samoei Ruto. Because definitely in this election, even if Karua will be looking for gubernatorial seat in Kirinyaga County, still she will need to realign herself in a specific coalition during this campaign. She cannot just go alone unless if she's going as an independent. Even these people are going on an independent ticket. They have someone they are supporting on the ground to get some vote through those individuals. So in my view, the UDA NDC has backfired because we have not experienced the earthquake in that NDC. If Marth Karua could have joined, then that could mean more sense into this ticket. So the only person on the right track here is and was Raila Amolo Odinga. I don't know what to think about this, but that is my view. Let us meet in the comment section to have a continuation of this conversation. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.